Hi, my name is Kimberly and welcome to Paget Pilates. Today we're going to be doing a full body mat class. Let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and take a seat onto your mat. So feet are going to be about hip distance apart. Just a comfortable distance, the bend of the knees. Don't worry how bent they are. You just want them to be comfortable in the hips. You're going to grab your shins, let your elbows relax, and I want you to think about grounding your sits bones down and reaching the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Let your shoulders relax and think about relaxing your ribs in towards your spine. Take a nice inhale through your nose. Exhale, you're gonna draw your navel back and start to round the spine. So this shape is going to be your C curve. Inhale here and exhale, rolling up and stacking the spine. Again, inhale, grow tall. And exhale, draw the navel in, creating that shape of the spine, stretching it out. Inhale, and exhale, roll up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale in, nice and relaxed. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, rolling up. Last one, inhale. Exhale. We're going to hold that shape. Just reach your arms forward. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, you're going to draw that navel back until you feel your spine rolling back towards the mat. Just keep your shoulders relaxed. And then you're going to hold in what's called chest lift. So that's the waistband pulling down, shoulder blades lifting up. And just hold here for a moment. Feel those abs start to work. And then let yourself roll all the way down onto your mat. Hands are going to come down. Bend your knees so the feet are nice and comfortable. The feet are going to stay hip distance. Relax your shoulders down to the mat. Come and take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, same kind of movement. Draw the navel in. Low back is going to roll down into the mat. And you're going to start to lift your hips up into the air. Pelvic curl. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down. Again, inhale, coming into neutral. Exhale, rolling up bone by bone. Think about letting those ribs relax into your spine at the top. Inhale, exhale, rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Think about those inner thighs, they're working right now. Inhale into neutral. Exhale in, roll it up. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down. So great opportunity to warm up the spine, warming up the legs, warming up the arms. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. We're going to take a pause at the top for just a moment. Make sure those ribs are relaxing in. You're going to press down into that left foot. Just lift your right leg up to tabletop. We're just going to hold here for a little bit of balance, kind of firing up that left hamstring. And placing the right foot down, same thing. Left leg lifts in the tabletop. Make sure your hips are still even. You're really pressing down into the foot, lifting up through the hamstring. Let the foot come down. Inhale, exhale, roll down the spine. All the way back to your neutral pelvis. Reach the arms out, palms are gonna go up. Right leg up tabletop, left leg tabletop, legs come together. Inhale, knees are gonna come forward. You're going to try to keep that opposite shoulder blade down onto the ground. Good stretch into the obliques. Exhale, center. Inhale to the back. Exhale, center. So you're going to use the inner thighs, especially on the way back up to center, to keep your legs and your knees, ankles together. And to the back. Big inhale, try to keep those knees stacked one right on top of the other. Exhale, center, we got 1 more round. Inhale to the front. Exhale, center, and last one to the back. It's getting a good stretch into your sides. Exhale, bring it up. Step 1 foot down, step the other foot down. You're going to slide your hands right behind your head like a little cushion here. Let the shoulders relax, going into chest lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift the shoulder blades. You're gonna hold here for a moment. Check in with your pelvis. Make sure you're not squeezing your glutes and tucking your hips. If you are, think about kind of pressing those hips, that sacrum back onto the mat. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, roll down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, you're gonna grow a little taller. Exhale, roll down. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On the way down, check in with those inner thighs. Make sure they're still active. Inhale. Exhale, rolling up. Hold at the top. You're gonna grab under your thighs. Use a little arm muscle. See if you can bend your elbows and pull yourself deeper forward into flexion. Make sure, again, the glutes aren't turning on, the hips aren't tucking. Hands behind the head. Exhale, roll down. Again, inhale. Exhale, chest lift. Grab your thighs. Bend your elbows. Make sure you use your arms here. Pull yourself deeper into flexion. Let the shoulders stay down. Hands behind the head. Exhale, roll down. Again, inhale. Exhale, keep the feet relaxed. Keep your hips and your pelvis out of this. Think about lifting from the top half of the body. Hands behind the head. Exhale, roll down. We got one more. Inhale. Exhale. Grab under the thighs. Inhale, pull yourself forward. You're gonna hold at this level. Hands behind the head. Exhale and rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate back. Inhale. You want to think about keeping the deepest flexion, that forward movement as you can. Exhale, make sure you're using your breath as you rotate. Inhale, center. Notice how my shoulder blades are staying lifted up off the ground, especially when I twist. That bottom shoulder blade, you want to keep it lifting, forcing you to use your obliques a little bit deeper. Exhale, forward. We got one more. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. And then exhale and roll down the spine. Place your arms to your sides. You're going to stretch your left leg long, right leg into tabletop, reach it up to the ceiling. Flex your foot. You're going to push that heel up to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders and relax your bottom rib. Cross the leg center. We go down and around. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Leg circles. So I'm thinking about pressing my bottom thigh down into the ground and then reverse your circle. My left obliques are working quite a bit to keep that left side of my body down onto the ground. And I'm feeling a nice stretch in my hamstring and good movement in my hip joint. One more here. Hold, point the foot, and then hug the knee into the chest. Reach long with your opposite leg. And then right leg down on the ground. Bend the left leg tabletop, stretch it up to the ceiling, flex your foot. Same thing, cross center first, go down and around for your inhale and your exhale. So I kind of look at my foot, I'm tracing nice even circles. Make sure you're not getting too big in one direction. You want to keep these nice and even. And reverse your circle, inhale and exhale. That way all parts of the hip are moving around in that joint. Two more here. And hug the knee into the chest. Give it a nice stretch in. Reach that opposite leg nice and long, stretching out the front of the hip. You're gonna send that left leg into tabletop. You're gonna plant your right foot down onto the ground. So take an inhale, tap the toe, exhale and lift. Inhale, tap, exhale and lift. So little leg lifts here. Kind of another movement to get that hip joint just moving. You want to keep the leg in tabletop, ankle in line with the knee. Knee right over that hip. And place that foot down. Point the right foot, lifting up, tapping down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. And again, we want nice stability in the pelvis. Nothing's moving in the hips right now. We're gonna do two more here. And you're gonna hold that right leg into tabletop. Just float your left heel off the ground and then exhale, switch your legs. And switch, and switch. Again, notice how the ankle and the knee, keeping that 90-degree bend. I keep my bottom rib relaxed into the ground so there's no arching. And we're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs tabletop. Squeeze those inner thighs together and the ankles. Take an inhale, stretch your arms up overhead. Exhale, you're gonna lift the chest back up. Think about relaxing your low back down into the mat, reaching your fingertips forward. Take an inhale, you're gonna stretch your arms all the way up towards your ears and then lower back, exhale, chest lift. Shh. Inhale, stretch up as much as you can before you release it back. Exhale, chest lift. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. And then lower back, exhale, lift it up. Inhale, reach. I think about kind of squeezing those inner thighs together a little bit more, connecting it all the way into my abdominals. Inhale, lift. And back, 2 more, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, up. Good, we're gonna go into 50s, so we're gonna do half of hundreds. Take an inhale here, exhale, pump, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep reaching forward, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 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 hold. Draw your knees into your chest and just rest for just a moment. Good, you can give your ankles a little bit of a roll here, the opposite way. Beautiful, go ahead and extend those legs out nice and long. And you're gonna flip and roll right onto the side of your body. So I like to scooch to the back edge of my mat. That way I'm very aware, spatially aware of what's going on. You're gonna reach your bottom hand out, relax your hand, palm up to the ceiling. Top hand can just be there for support. You're gonna glue your ankles together and lift that side as much as you can off the mat. So really engaging through those muscles. If you need to, go ahead and scoot your ankles forward just a hair to find balance for your body. So you can gauge kind of how far you need to take those ankles forward. Take an inhale here. Exhale, you're gonna lift the legs up off the ground. So don't worry about how high they go. Just think about using your oblique, the top side of the body, to lift the legs. And then inhale and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So I think about physically letting my pelvis tip over to the side like a tea kettle and then lowering the legs down. So I'm kind of forcing my abdominals to work. I'm forcing those obliques to work by kind of tipping my pelvis over. Do a few more on this side. Let your shoulders relax. And then really think about stretching those legs out nice and long. We got 2 more here. Nice exhale as you lift. And last one here, we're gonna hold that last one. Think about pushing your bottom leg up into your top leg so you can get a little bit more lift out of those legs. Breathe. And legs can come down. Go ahead and bend that top knee. You're gonna flex your bottom foot. Let's work that inner thigh a little more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And lift. And lower. So no kicking here. No jerking motions. Think about just engaging high up into your inner thigh to lift that inner thigh up to the ceiling. I know it's already a little warmed up from the previous exercise. Just try to breathe through it. We got 2 more lifts. You're gonna hold the last one lifted. Take it into circles. So I want you to think more ovals than actual circles here. Think about going forward and back. And then reverse. Keep on breathing, in and out. Hold it center, we got 8 lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, there's 1. Leg down, bend the knee. Push yourself up, give yourself a little bit of a side stretch. That should feel nice. And hand down, let's go ahead and do the other side. When we do one side, we gotta do the other. So flip the palm up to the ceiling. That gives you a little external rotation of the shoulder, a nice little stretch for the shoulder. Lift up and in on that side that you're lying on. Reach out to the toes. Let's do it. Take an inhale here. Exhale, tip that pelvis sideways, lift the legs. Inhale, lower. So if they're not lifting, don't force them. We want to think about more muscle engagement than really the actual movement. So kind of firing from that top side of the body to lift the legs. You want to keep thinking like that, and then eventually they may lift up. But we want to focus on the muscle group that we are working. And right now, it's those obliques on top of the body. You're going to feel that inner thigh working on the bottom leg as well. It's pressing up into that top leg. That's going to help you lift up as well. We got a few more here. Keep the shoulders relaxed, that upper body. You want to keep that rather relaxed. Keep your face relaxed. And let that lower body do all the work. We got 2 more here. And last one, you're going to hold the legs lifted up. Hold, hold, hold. Push that bottom leg up into the top leg. Can you get a little bit more length? Nice. Legs down. Bend the top knee. Flex your bottom foot. Lift it up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So I think about using my hamstring a little bit with this exercise as well, the back of the leg, just to kind of keep the leg slightly pressing back. Make sure you're still using your breath. Exhale as you lift. 2 more here. My abdominals are staying engaged the whole time. Hold it up. Take those circles. Again, we're thinking more ovals than circles. And then you're going to reverse. Use the heel. Press it back. Lift up. Press it back. And then we hold it still. 8 lifts. So you got 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, there is 1. Leg down, bend the knee, press yourself up. Go ahead and take a nice stretch. Whew, that feels good. And we're gonna stay seated. Go ahead and straighten out your legs. I'm gonna reach them out in front of you. So you wanna think hip distance apart, point your feet. Your fingertips are gonna face towards your booty. So you can go anywhere between facing towards the booty to straight out to the side, just not back. So depending on your wrist and your comfortability, you do what's best for you. So I want you to think about reaching long through your legs, pulling in through your belly, and then kind of lifting up through your chest. Take an inhale here. You're gonna start with your navel, draw it in. Think about that pelvic curl. You're gonna lift the hips up into the air. And then as you inhale, you're gonna reach the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Just gently tap the hips. Exhale, lift it back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We got 1 more. Exhale, lift. And inhale, you're going to come all the way down. Go ahead and bend your knees and just take a little forward fold. This should feel really nice on your inner thighs as well. A nice inner thigh stretch. And then exhale and roll it up. Go ahead and roll onto your belly. You're almost there for the day, guys. All the way down on your stomach. Tip of the nose is just going to touch the mat. Take your hands into your sides. Pull your belly in up off the mat, that navel. Pull it up and in. Legs are going to come together. Keep using those inner thighs. You're going to start with the head first. Inhale. Tilt towards the base of the neck, and then we're going to lift and peel ourselves up and away from the mat. Little back extension here. Reach the hands down the legs. And then exhale and roll down. And inhale, peeling the head up first, lifting the shoulders, extending long through the spine, stretch the fingertips down the legs, exhale and roll down. So make sure your belly stays engaged, that way you're not going into any kind of pressure onto the low back. We're really supporting ourselves and working the back muscles here. Exhale, roll down. We got 2 more. Inhale, lifting up. Reaching and stretching down the legs. Exhale, roll down. Last one, inhale, lift. We're gonna hold here. Reach and stretch the arms out in front of you. Palms are gonna face in. Fire up your thighs and lift your thighs. Physically try to lift them off the mat. Keep pulling in through the belly, we're almost there. And then float that front foot off the mat if you can. And then lower it down. Keep the thighs working, keep them lifting off the mat. Use your hamstring, use your glutes and float that back leg up. And take it down. One more round. Reaching that front leg up. Glutes and hamstrings working. Thighs are working. Keep reaching out through the arms. Long, long, long body. Lower down. Flip the palms down. Draw the elbows out to the side. Almost there. And then exhale. You can release down to the mat. Take a breath. Relax your quads. You're going to push down through your forearms. Draw your belly in. Kind of like you're going into a plank. You're going to press yourself back into a rest position. You did it. Breathe. And exhale. Last one. Inhale in. Exhale it out. And then rolling up the spine, bone by bone. All the way up to seated. And you guys are finished for today. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.